welcome back to the stream. My name is Verbal. This is a super secret.
Please! We'll never ask for anything ever again. Please?
Wait a minute, what?
Light bulb.
Shit show Saturday. For some reason, I don't know what's going on here. My chat is not populating correctly. Like, it can see, and then now it did. That's really, really weird. I know, it's been so long, kiddo. I don't know what's going on. My chat overlay was not showing the actual chat. I couldn't see it in the prompter. It's not showing here on stream. It's just giving the Verbot messages about being here and seeing you and whatever else. Shit show Saturday was a discussion that we were talking about at a thing that we were at today. Well, I'll explain that in a minute. But anyway, welcome to a super secret surprise Sunday stream because I want to play a game and why not share it? Welcome everybody to this. Thanks for being here. Blue, Skeletor, Fun Wolf, Slam, Cap Caveman. Thank you everybody for showing up. I was kind of curious, like, if I didn't put up a Facebook notification or it was not a normal stream day, how many people would actually show up? Wow, Zycoon, Kit Kat Gaming, welcome. You're eating Chipotle? Is that what you DoorDashed tonight, was Chipotle? So let me explain what Shit Show Saturday is. This is an idea that we came up with while we were at an event today. I don't know exactly how I'm going to implement it, especially for everybody that's here on stream. But the idea was to do Saturday night, either Discord stream or get everybody connected to my Plex server who wants to join in. Maybe I limit this to subscribers and family. I don't know exactly yet how I'm going to work this out. But maybe a closed invite. That's another idea. I don't know. But the idea would be take a Saturday night, gather a group of friends, and watch terrible movies together. And that can be done because I have lots of terrible movies. And I'm talking like movies that are just bad or so bad that they're good or so bad that now they're a cult classic. You know, stuff like that. So that's the idea, the premise. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to implement this yet and who I'm going to include into this little thing, but it's the beginnings of an idea. So we would watch stuff like Killer Clowns from Outer Space together, and we could all be on a Discord call together in a big old chat room, watching this movie, having a good time together, all at the same time, and just enjoying the terrible movies. But it could be like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It could be like the Garbage Pail movie from the 80s. It could be Doom with Rock Johnson, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and more recent like Borderlands. It could be really bad movies or just ones that are so bad they're good. That's one of the premises for this idea. So, and we decided that we might call it Shit Show Saturdays. I will definitely update you when I have more of a solid idea of exactly how we're going to do this, who we're going to include, and how we're going to include you. I would like to open it up to, like, did stream die? No? Maybe? What the shit? That was a really weird ping count that I had. That was a really weird ping count. I had a ping count of transmitting 29,000 kilobytes per second instead of the normal 6,000 I do. No, I don't think it was just you. I had a really weird thing here. I dropped like 3% of frames. It was weird. But anyway, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to implement it, how we're going to include people. You know, is there going to be a criteria? Do you have to be a Twitch subscriber in order to get access to this? Do you have to just be a follower? Is it going to be on a personal basis? I don't know yet. I don't have the answers for this yet, but we're thinking about it. So that's what we're going to be calling Shit Show Saturday, I guess. Or maybe it'll become Shit Show Sunday. I don't know. There's definitely a shit show involved, and we don't know what day it's going to be on. So, but as we develop more of the idea, I'll bring it to everybody so that everybody knows what's going on and how you can become a part of it. And it'll be Shatterday. But yeah, the idea is that I can give you a list of movies, of terrible movies, and we can all decide which one to watch, or you can leave it up to me to curate the playlist every Shatterday. And we can go from there. Like I said, I don't know how soon this is going to happen. I don't know how this is going to happen. We'll figure it out together. But this is just the premise of the idea. So we'll see. Additionally, tomorrow night, we're still doing spooky games. Okay. We're back to spooky games. We're not doing a spooky game tonight, but tomorrow night we're back to spooky games. I have mouth washing. I have concepts of a plan. Yes, I do. I have concepts of a plan. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing the game mouth washing, which we found together online. Overwhelmingly positive on Steam. It's about a 3-hour game or so. It's got like PS1, PS2 graphics. Apparently, I was talking with a friend of mine earlier today, and they're like, this game is really, really weird. It's going to be good. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm glad I bought the game then, because, here we go. So we're going to be doing some mouth washing, but tonight we're going to be playing, I'm going to be playing something a little different. There's a game out there. It's a free-to-play game. Free to play for everybody. Okay. It's called Warframe. Warframe came out in 2013. About the time that I bought my PlayStation 4, it was one of the free games that I could initially play right away on my PlayStation 4 without having any other games installed. And I downloaded it because I wanted to check it out. Now, this is prior to Destiny being released. This is prior, I think, to even the modern Call of Duty that we now know being released. So I downloaded it, I installed it, I played it for a little bit. I was confused. I didn't know if I liked it. It was weird looking. It was weird gameplay. There was not a whole lot of explanation of what was going on or what kind of storyline there was or anything like that. And to be honest with you, not much has changed in the 11 years. But I played it. I created an account. I must have played a little bit of it, and then I decided I didn't like it, and I just let it sit in my inventory, let it sit in my library. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of posts and videos popping up about Warframe and about how if you're a Destiny player and you're frustrated with Destiny, that you should give Warframe a try. Or people are now realizing that Warframe over the past 11 years has been updated and curated by the developers listening to their community so much over the past 11 years that this is an amazing game that is still free to play. The only things that you ever have to pay for in this game is cosmetics, and that's only if you want to pay for them. Every DLC that comes out is free. Every update that comes out is free. There was a movement glitch in this game where players figured out through a combination of keys that you could do this little glitch thing that made movement that much better throughout the game. And instead of the devs coming in and going, nope, you can't do that, you're breaking our game, they made it part of the game. They looked at what the player base was doing, saw they were having fun, and found a better way to move around the map, and was like, hey, we're gonna make that bug a feature. Who does that? They have you if you are an artist and you want to create a Warframe that you want to share with the community, you can, and if they approve it, it gets uploaded into their store and you get a portion of the proceeds of the sales forever. There are Warframes that you can buy that aren't just cosmetic. Yeah, correct. There are. But the thing is that even with the Warframes, it looks like it's not so much of a pay to win kind of situation. You know what I mean? It's not a pay to win situation. The Warframes, they have like special abilities that each one can do, but really it boils down to the mods that you attach to them and you upgrade that really affect how the frames work. Now, I have been playing this offline for a little bit, And I have noticed a very stark resemblance to the first Descendant. Super fucking close resemblance. And it is my opinion at this point in time that First Descendant pulls very heavily from this game. You've got mods that you can attach to your weapons or to your warframes. Same thing in First Descendant. You can upgrade these mods to make these mods better or work better. Same thing in Descendant. There's a point cost assigned to all of your weapons and your frame on how many of these particular mods that you can add to it. Same thing with First Descendant. The movement is super fluid and so nice and refreshing. Same with First Descendant. Like First Descendant, it has come to my realization that First Descendant is a serious clone of Warframe. It really is. Boomer, good evening. This motherfucker, let's increase that number of tabs from 17 to 18. That's right. Look, it's a surprise stream. So I've been messing around with this game a little bit, trying to understand the storyline. I still don't understand the storyline. I still don't completely get exactly what's going on. As a new player, and that's what I'm calling myself, a new player, even though my account is 11 years old. As a new player, I don't know exactly what's going on. So the new player experience is not ideal. But to be honest with you, it's the same with Destiny. If you're a new player in Destiny, the new player experience is not all that great because you're missing out on a lot of the lore, the backstory, the character development. So there's a similarity between the two as far as the new player experience goes, but the difference is with Warframe, you could pick up the game right now and you've got everything that you need. There's no more DLC to download, to purchase, or anything like that. Whereas with Destiny, you can get New Light for free, right? But you got to spend like $400 and some odd if you want all of the DLC. Warframe, it's all included. You have 6 streamers, 2 hockey games, a pro football game, and 4 or 5 Pornhub tabs open. It's anarchy. That's I mean, you know, you could drop the, like, keep the Pornhub tabs. You could drop the hockey games, can't you? I mean, come on. You've seen one hockey, you've seen all the hockey. So yeah, I don't understand a lot of the backstory of Warframe yet. I don't understand a lot of the lore. I don't 1v1v. I can't say that I'm an expert. I'm definitely not an expert in Warframe at all. I am still learning. The other thing that apparently is really good about this game is the community itself. The community is super supportive. They love helping out new players. They love just being there, and just like, if you've got a question, they'll answer it. It's very refreshing from the Destiny community, because let's be honest, Destiny community at times can be a little toxic. I've experienced it myself, where if you don't have the right guns, you're not running the right loadout, they don't want you on their crew or in their raid or in their whatever the fuck they're doing, right? I've experienced this firsthand. That's why I hate joining up with random groups. Is why I play mostly solo in that game, because like I can get pissed at myself, but I'm not going to get pissed at myself. Most Destiny dudes see all right, but you can see how some are twats. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of if I know you personally and you play Destiny, that's a different thing. There's a lot of people that I've met through Destiny that are not terrible people. It's just these random groups of people that come together for a particular mission or something like that, that just kind of seem a little elitist at times. And that's, you know, it's a 10-year-old game. I can understand that, but from what I've heard and some of the videos that I've watched, Warframe is not necessarily that kind of community. So we'll see what happens tonight. I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing this game for a while. I've been wanting to stream it for a bit because I feel like it's been a lot of fun so far. It's been fun in trying to understand a new game. Why you don't go online gaming? That's understandable, KitKat. I absolutely get that 100%. I learned that very quickly playing Call of Duty with Boomer and Shred, that you don't have the mics unmuted in that game. You mute all the mics in that game. If there are people talking, I just mute them because I don't want to listen to their crap. I don't want to listen to their trash talk. I don't want to listen to whatever music that they have blaring behind them while they have an open mic. I literally mute everyone in Call of Duty when I was playing, except for the people that I was playing with, because I didn't care what the other person was doing. Pubs ain't got time for their shit, right? Seriously. Destiny doesn't really offer too many. They have recently where you can enable a microphone when you squat up in Destiny. I don't do that just because I want to get through this mission. And I can't do it by myself, and I'm forced to play with other people. If I could do the mission by myself, I will. Ranked, maybe. Yeah, maybe ranked, but I don't play ranked. I never had an interest to do that. You're playing Heroes of the Storm or something with your brother, and one of them threw us in an online game. I got yelled at for playing a healer and got left to die. Yeah, see, that's just toxic gameplay. Like, that's some bullshit. If you want to run a healer, run a healer. You should be able to allowed to run whatever kind of character that you want to run, that you feel most comfortable playing. That's the way that I feel anyway. Like, I can adjust my gameplay for, especially if it's a new person and whatnot that comes in and you know, wants to run a particular, all right, cool. You run that character. See if you like it. See if you can find a good build for it or gameplay style or whatever. I'll adjust accordingly. I don't have to be, you know, just locked so hard in my gameplay that I can't be flexible. Got left to die last night in Space Marine 2 by a random just because he didn't have the time for me being a bot. At least he carried. Wow. See, and that's the one thing that really bugs me. That's the one thing that really kind of annoys me, even about my own love for Destiny, is the last episode that Destiny put out. They forced you to play in an exotic mission in order to progress the story. This exotic mission was difficult. It really was. And when I first played through the mission, I sucked. I had to go find a group to play with. I couldn't do it by myself. I was on it for like an hour and a half and I couldn't complete the mission. I got to the very ending boss, and because I didn't know the mechanics very well at that moment in time, I was not able to complete the mission. I had to go join a group, and I did, but they were very much like laser focused on just getting shit done and unlocking these cool things that were hidden throughout the mission, and didn't really give me like a chance to experience the mission or have anything explained, because they were just like zoom, 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 right? So, but I was able to pick up on the mechanics of like how that mission was supposed to go down and how you're supposed to attack the end boss and what are the phases of the end boss and whatnot. And I was able to pay enough attention to where when I was forced to go through that mission again 3 more times because of the storyline, I'm super pissed about that fucking storyline. I was able to actually solo that mission by myself. Now, it took me longer than it probably should have, because we completed the mission as a 3-piece in probably like 35 minutes, right? It took me close to an hour to do it by myself. So I learned enough to be able to solo the mission, but it took me longer, and I had to do it 3 freaking times because of the storyline. Things that I've been seeing so far with the Warframe community, where if I leave my gameplay open and public instead of friends only, because I have it set up right now for friends only, so I might actually open this up just so we can experience, like, you know, what happens when you go into an area where there are other people doing the same mission. But so far so good. I haven't really experienced anybody who's like left me behind to die. Most people kind of hang, you know, realizing that I don't know exactly what I'm doing, kind of hang around a little bit at least to make sure that I'm okay and that I'm moving in the right direction, because you can't complete a mission unless all of the Warframes make it to the extract spot. So if you're playing with other people, they have to, if they just blast ahead and just do everything and you're lagging behind, they've got to wait for you there in order to complete that mission. They can't continue without you being there. So do you just speed run? So and that's one of the kind of things that, like, I don't know, like, I love playing Destiny, but I like playing Destiny with other people that I know, because the fun of that game is to going into the challenging missions that you can't do as a solo and being able to complete those challenging missions. And there are so many missions that I have not been able to do because I don't know enough people that play Destiny for me to squad up with everybody and actually play. And of the people that I do know who play it, Either they don't play it on the regular, which is fine. Nothing against that. You play what you want to play. Or they're not online this frequently. So it's not that they're not just not playing Destiny, they're playing other stuff. It's just that they're not online normally. So that's been always my one gripe about Destiny is I have an Amy, no. That's been my one gripe about Destiny as far as like a teammate kind of aspect goes, is that I don't have a lot of people that I can actually squad up with and play, and I would love to do that more. Usually you just play with Chaos. Are you playing with Chaos and we should call you a heretic, or are you playing with the person Chaos? See what I did there? Now you distracted me and I can't remember what I was going to say next. The other issue that I have with Destiny is that the entry level is not so much of an entry level. It's a hard sell to get somebody involved in Destiny. I've tried getting Boomer involved, and he's kind of involved, and we've played a couple times together, and that's fine. Like, I understand if it's not your kind of game. I get it. I love the kind of game. It's great. But the entry level for a new player in Destiny, especially if you want to be able to do a lot of the fun content, it gets expensive. It gets expensive. I understand. I've been playing Destiny for over 10 years. I've mitigated that cost over 10 years. For somebody new coming into Destiny right now, like I said, you're looking at close to like $400 if you want access to like the majority of the stuff. And it's ridiculous. And I understand how ridiculous that is. That's like getting involved in The Sims and you want all the Sims shit right now. You know how much it costs to get all of the Sims stuff from all over the years that Sims 4 has been out? It's like $800 if you want all of the Sims DLC. Yeah, you need a second mortgage for that. Had to wait for a Steam sale. Yeah, you gotta wait for a sale or something like that if you want to get the majority of the content. Now, great, thankfully, sometimes they do have Steam sales and whatnot, and they do knock the prices down. I know that on PlayStation right now, I can't remember if it's Forsaken or if it's Shadowkeep or if it's both, but one of them or both of those expansions are free right now on PlayStation. They knock DLC. What do you mean, Peter? By the way, welcome. So yeah, it's expensive to get into Destiny, and I understand that's not necessarily a good draw for a lot of people who've never played the game, who haven't played it for as long as I have, and who are not as invested in the game as I am. I get that. Warframe though, I like the fact that it's all free. Oh, DLC price for Sims? Yeah, really. I don't know if they knocked the price down for them, but there's so many DLCs for the Sims 4. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's obnoxious, and it's like $800 if you want to get them all. But at least with Warframe, every update that comes out, every DLC, every new expansion, if you want to call them expansions, that come out for Warframe have been free over the past 11 years. They've just released a new one that I'm staring at right now, and it's pretty freaking amazing. The devs listen to their community. They want the players to have fun playing their game, and they do things that make the game fun. And if they see the players doing something that they're having fun with that was not intended, they try to make it part of the game. So it's not like and from what I also understand, Warframe is also like a fashion show. Like people put a lot of effort into their frames and how they look. And I can see why, because some of these are pretty damn impressive looking, and I can't wait to get a couple of these. I just recently got a new frame that I've been playing with, and I'm so excited to have a new frame and a new way of playing. I was looking, and now Fortnite exists. Yeah, exactly. I was looking to see if there was a way that I could delete my account from 11 years ago and start over again, because I kind of wanted to start from the beginning so I could get like the full story and remember all the shit that I don't remember doing before. And apparently you can't delete your account. If you want a brand new account, you have to register a new account with like a new email address and whatnot. They've had people even like emailing the development company and being like, hey, can you like delete my account so I can start fresh? And they're like, no, we don't do that. You can also only have one account. Like within Destiny, I have one account for Destiny, but I can have up to 3 characters. I have 3 character slots. In Warframe, you only have one account. You can get different slots for different frames, but when you change over to those different frames, it does not restart the game. You do not start over again. I can go back and play old missions if I really wanted to, but it's not like when I play Destiny, when I create my hunter, I start my hunter from the beginning of wherever they think the beginning is at this point in time, because who the hell knows anymore? They've removed so much content from Destiny. I don't know what the beginning is anymore. But they start you at the beginning, right? And then you can play that for like 14 hours, say. And like after 14 hours, you decide, okay, I want to try out a Titan, right? I'm playing as a hunter. I want to try a Titan now. When you create a Titan, it starts you at that beginning again. And then you have to play through all the missions. And for the next 14 hours, you're doing the same stuff you did as a hunter, only as the Titan. And then you're like, oh, I want to try Warlock. Let's see how a Warlock plays. You create your Warlock. Well, they start you from that beginning again. And then you play the next 14 hours as doing all the same missions that you did as a hunter and a Titan. You now are doing as a Warlock. I was looking for that same kind of setup in Warframe, and they don't have that. They don't have that. It is literally this is your account. You can switch between frames when you unlock them. Each of the frames play differently as far as like different abilities that they have or different things that they can do. But it continues the story from where you are. It doesn't start the story over again. You just continue on from where you are. Guess that's kind of good in a way. But I really kind of wanted to go back and like start from the very beginning, from the very push of the start button and get back to that explanation of what's going on and everything else. And now they've got a new DLC that's coming soon called Warframe 1999, which is going to be free. And I'm kind of interested to see where that goes. So tonight we're going to be playing a little Warframe. That's what we're doing. No spooky games tonight. We're doing spooky games tomorrow night. If you came here for spooky games, I'm so sorry. I'm also trying to see exactly who shows up when I don't stream on a night that I'm supposed to stream on, or I don't announce that I'm going to be streaming. So thank you, everyone. Thank you all for showing up and hanging out and being with me. I hope you're interested in this gameplay. I really do. I know how it goes when normally I play Destiny or a looter shooter of some sort. Like everybody is here in the beginning and we're talking, we're having a good time. And then I go into gameplay and like 60% of the people just disappear. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to figure out the sweet sauce. The what is it that I should do that will keep you here for the entire 2 or 3 hours that I'm streaming? I'm trying to find that sweet spot. Spooky game seems to be a good thing right now. You guys watching me crap my pants seems to be part of the secret formula. So, yeah. But we're gonna play that tonight. Oh, hello.
Boomer Warfare asked me, what game should Verbal play next? I'd love to see Verbal dive into some Star Wars Jedi Survivor action next. Nothing like swinging lightsabers and using the Force. Right, plus with my ADHD, the flashy lights and epic battles would keep us all on our toes.
I have that game.
If that's your... No.
Apparently my AI... Apparently my AI just had a stroke.
Maybe a retro trip with The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Classic adventures never get old. What do you think? Ready for some Jedi training or a trip down Hyrule Lane?
Apparently AI Verbal just had a stroke. The broke-ass AI is right. Link to the Past is SSS tier. I really do want to play Link to the Past. I started playing Breath of the Wild on my Switch. My son owns Breath of the Wild and Link to the Past. I started playing it. I haven't finished playing it yet. I haven't played it in a couple months. So maybe that might be a game after the spooky season that I bring to the stream. It's interesting so far. Like I'm used to old school. I'm used to what, Boomer? I'm used to old school Legend of Zelda games, right? So this new newer kind of Legend of Zelda games is it's good. It's a little weird. That's all. Link to the Past is in your top 5. Okay. So, and I kind of asked my son about this at the time. I was like, should I play Breath of the Wild before I play Link to the Past? And he's like, I would. It would give you a lot of the mechanics that you use in Link to the Past, and can give you a little bit of backstory. Like, you don't really need it to play the game, but it's nice to have. And I was like, all right, well then I'm going to start Breath of the Wild. And I really haven't. Like, I picked it up, I started playing it. It was cool, but it wasn't like one of those games that like latched my attention. You know what I mean? You would love to see you would kill to see me beat it. All right, chat, all of chat. There's 7 viewers or something like that. How would you feel about after spooky season picking up Link to the Past and trying out Link to the Past? Would that be something, chat, that you would want to see me? I know Boomer's going to say yes. Is that something, chat, that you would like to see me play? Is Link to the Past on the Switch? And I just now realized that I have not been paying attention to my YouTube friends, and I am sorry. Although nobody from YouTube has commented, so, you know, maybe I only have nobody watching from YouTube. If you're hanging out on YouTube and watching the stream, say hi at least. Or at least give me an idea. Would you want to see me play Link to the Past? Or would you rather me prefer start off with Breath of the Wild before going to Link to the Past? Why not? You haven't seen it? Sure. Fuck yeah. Sure. I mean, that could be a thing we do. I'm always down for that. I want to play what you all want to watch. What's going to keep your interest. And you know, keep you coming back. Capcom Man said, you have become one of my favorite streamers, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I try. I don't have delusions of grandeur where I'm like, oh, I'm going to be a famous streamer one of these days. No, I don't really care. I'd rather have the slow growth. I have a hard enough time keeping track of stuff to begin with. So it's like, or at least staying on topic or staying on game. So it's like, if I was to like all of a sudden blow up and just have all kinds of viewers and whatnot, I don't know exactly how I would handle that. I don't know how exactly I would mitigate that. It'll kill a good 10 streams, surprising deaths for a Super NES game. Yeah, like I started playing Super Mario Wonder on the Switch, which is the whole reason why I bought my Switch. And I haven't gone back to it after a while. It's a fun game though. Like it's not that I don't like it. It's a fun game. It's just, I don't know, it just didn't grab that attention. I needed to grab that attention. I can't give you what the formula is with a video game that like latches onto me, and I'm just like, I can't think of anything else but that game, and I don't want to play anything else but that game. It was the way Destiny was for me for years. That was the only game I ever played. Came home from work, played Destiny. Next day came home from work, played Destiny. Next day came home from work, played Destiny. Witcher. Yeah, I have been wanting to get back to Witcher. I just also know how consuming for me Witcher is. Same thing with like Red Dead Redemption. I want to get back to Red Dead Redemption 2, but I also know how consuming it is. You were like that with WoW? I never played WoW. I didn't like the whole idea of the subscription system. I was always kind of anti-subscription. I didn't like the idea of having to like pay monthly for a game, because like what happens if you don't pay for your play for a while? So I played the free companion to that. I played Guild Wars. And I played Guild Wars for years. Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy Shooter 2018 would be fun to watch. Yeah, because I had some sadistic fun. I had some real sadistic fun with Red Dead Redemption 2. I did things that would have been war crimes in any other game in Red Dead Redemption 2, and you know, got away with them. I found, okay, this is just a play. I found a Ku Klux Klan meeting one evening in some forest, right? And I had dynamite on me. So I was like, oh, fuck these guys. And I just lit off like however many sticks of dynamite that I had and just chucked it into the group. And just watched bodies fly. I was like, that's the fuck you get. Dynamite, dynamite, dynamited, dynamite. Dynamite, dynamite. I became their leader. I mean, dynamite. Yeah, I chucked it into the group. There was I think I was doing a bounty, and I found the guy on the bounty, and I ended up roping him and just like pulling him behind my horse back to the town the whole time. I've seen the videos of like people roping somebody and they're on a train, and so they end up like the dude gets the earth yanked out from underneath of him as the train takes off. Or as you're going past, you like throw out your rope and grab somebody like random on the side of the train tracks, and like their entire world just gets yeeted out from underneath of them, and now they're flying behind the train as it's going along, taking all of its turn. Like, that's the kind of shit that I love doing in Red Dead Redemption. I don't know why, but I love doing that kind of stuff. It's amusing for me. Get lassoed, idiot. That's right. But I had a very strong reaction to the Ku Klux Klan group that I found in the woods. Your message got mod checked. Oh, I don't know why. I'm going to allow that. There we go. I don't know why that got auto modded. Sorry, Cap Caveman. Sorry. Yeah, I allowed it. Oh, Boomer must have did it at the exact same time that I clicked on it, because I thought I did it. You done terrible things to those hooded guys in the wood. Yeah, right? Right? It's just like you come across them and you're just like, oh, bitches. Oh, you're mine. I'm going to do such horrible things to you. You're mine. And I got such great enjoyment out of that. You're checking into that? You took care of it like 3 minutes ago, nerd. Oh, what the? All right, fine, whatever. It was still sitting in my chat. I clicked on allow, I think, at the same time that you did. Boomer's over there with his finger on the ban button, waiting right now. Just waiting. No, you're not going to ban me. You can't do that. That'd be terrible. No, I didn't, Verbal. Oh, I didn't? I swear I did. It was in my chat window, and I clicked on it. Anyway. Promote to streamer, Boomer Warfare. Wouldn't that be some shit? Wouldn't that be some shit? If all of a sudden Boomer became stream owner of Verbal RD. You are the captain now. I am the captain now. All right. So it looks like we're gonna have to look into Link Link to the Past after spooky season is over, playing some Link to the Past. And then at some point in time, I guess starting up some Red Dead Redemption, because it sounds like everybody will get a kick out of that. Or Witcher. My problem with Witcher is there's so many goddamn question marks that appear on that map, and I am a side quest whore. I see a side quest, I have to go do side quest. I have to go see what that question mark is. I have to find out what's in that area. I cannot leave it unmarked. I can't leave it questionable. I have to go find it. So then I end up doing like every single side quest in a game before I continue the main mission, and I end up being so overpowered sometimes. This is what happened to me in Final Fantasy X. I played Final Fantasy X and did like every side quest I ran into before progressing the main mission. And by the time that I got to the end of the game, I was so overpowered that like it was just a few schwacks with the broadside of my sword, and I killed Sin. It was super stupid. What did you send me here, Boomer? Oh, speaking of Zelda, hear it? I'm hearing me some Zelda. What is this playing? Legends of Lorule. Freaking love that sound. Spoilers? What's spoilers? This link? All right, let's take a look at this link. Hold on. Hold on, let's take a look at this link. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Intro.